Hey, what's up? This is Tech Brothers. I'm using OnePlus 5 as my daily driver for about 10 months. It is very good phone with high-end specifications, camera and battery life. However, it has 5.5-inch display with 16:9 display. As you know, it is not in trend in 2018. About months ago, OnePlus already released a new generation of its flagship phones called OnePlus 6. By the way, OnePlus is one of the few brands of Chinese market that releases only 2 phones every year. Do you remember how many phones Xiaomi released in 2018? Right now, I recall about 5 devices, but there are much more. So, OnePlus 6 is the first phone for Chinese brand in 2018. Is it good or not? Maybe it is better to update the phones more often. We will talk about this and other in our unboxing and review video of OnePlus 6. We received the international model with 8 GB of RAM and 128 GB of internal memory from our partner GearBest. In description under this video you can find where to buy OnePlus 6. The phone comes in a brand box of white and red colors. We have international version, so all inscriptions are in English. Inside the box you can find a smartphone with already installed protective film. In the smaller red box is located silicone case, user manual, and stickers. Just like Apple, OnePlus company added brand stickers in the box with its phones. You can place them on your laptop, cell phone or somewhere else. Then there is power adapter with dash charging support and USB cable. That's all. The package doesn't differ much from OnePlus 5, but there are some changes. For example, I don't have silicone case with my OnePlus 5, but new phone has it out of the box. OnePlus 6 received glass back panel. You may think that it is made to add wireless charging, water protection and premium looking. However, only the last feature is available. The phone really looks expensive and stylish, however it doesn't support wireless charging or water protection. It is the first disappointment of new phone. We are waiting for IP68 standard from OnePlus for a long time, but its phones are not waterproof. Very sad. The side edges are made of aluminium. The phone comes in 3 color options: silk white, mirror black and midnight black. We have the last option, midnight black. It is made of matte black color, so it is not as slippery as other models. If you buy mirror black, then it is better to use silicone case, because the phone is quite slippery. The main change in design of OnePlus 6 is a notch above the display. The phone received 19:9 display with rounded edges to increase screen-to-body ratio. Now it is 83.8% compared to 80% in OnePlus 5T. The notch above the display hides earpiece, front camera, light and proximity sensors, and LED indicator. If you hide a notch above the display, then you can hide it with the black bars. Fortunately, OnePlus 6 has AMOLED panel, so black bars will be really black, and it will be difficult to see the notch. On the back panel, you can find dual vertical camera, flashlight, fingerprint reader and company logo. Also, OnePlus 6 has changed the location of buttons. Now there is power button and notification mode switch on the right side, while volume rocker and SIM slot on the left. Speaker, microphone, USB Type-C port and 3.5mm audio jack are located at the bottom. As for the size of OnePlus 6, it is almost the same OnePlus 5T. However, it becomes 50 grams more than previous model. I don't think that you will notice a big difference. New phone is very comfortable to hold with one hand, however it is still impossible to reach the top of the screen. The fingerprint reader on the back works very fast and accurate. I'm not sure that it has best location, because I like when it is placed on side, however it works excellent. Moreover, OnePlus 6 has face unlock function, so maybe you don't even need the fingerprint reader. OnePlus 6 has 6.28-inch display with Full HD Plus resolution 2280 by 1080 pixels and pixel density of 402 ppi. As I already said, the screen has 19:9 aspect ratio and it is covered by Corning Gorilla Glass 5. In general, the display has good viewing angles and colors. The maximum brightness of 420, and this is enough for using smartphone in direct sunlight. The display settings provide different modes, such as default, sRGB, DCI-P3, adaptive mode, and custom color. You can make the screen colors colder or warmer. As already said, you can hide a notch above the display. For that, you need to go to the settings menu, display, notch display, and choose the option hide the notch area. Now, it looks very similar to OnePlus 5T. As you know, OnePlus has only flagship phones with the best hardware. OnePlus 6 is no exception. It is powered by the latest chipset Snapdragon 845 and Adreno 630 GPU. We have a model with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage, but also you can get 6 and 64GB or 8 and 256GB versions. The phone doesn't have slot for microSD memory cards. Of course, OnePlus 6 provides the best performance. It has about 259,000 points in AnTuTu and 2430 points in single-core test and 8798 points in multi-core tests of Geekbench 4. It will run the latest games and apps. You will not have any problems with multitasking. Later, we will make detailed performance tests with benchmarks and gaming. The link to this video will be in description. OnePlus 6 runs on latest Android 8.1 Oreo operating system with Oxygen OS on top. I already used this user interface on OnePlus 5 and it doesn't offer anything new for a new flagship phone. The smartphone already have pre-installed Google apps such as Play Store, YouTube. Also, it is multi-language. From the most interesting features, I can notice a special screen from the left on the main one with recent contacts, recent apps, dashboard, etc. OnePlus 6 has Face Unlock function. It uses front camera, but it works fast. I cannot fool the smartphone with the photo. Also, Face Unlock works good in low light conditions or even at night. OnePlus makes a good job in camera category. OnePlus 6 is equipped with dual rear camera. It consists of 16-megapixel main sensor, Sony IMX519 with f1.7 aperture and 20-megapixel secondary sensor with the same f1.7 aperture. The main camera received optical image stabilization, so video should be very smooth. The front camera has 16-megapixel sensor Sony IMX376K with f2.0 aperture. The camera app remains the same. It has a very simple and intuitive interface. You can use swipes to change modes from video, photo, portrait, and pro. In settings menu you can find other options such as shutter sound, watermark, and others. We have no time to make full test of OnePlus 6 camera, so later we will publish another video with sample photos and videos in different light conditions. OnePlus 6 has the same battery capacity as OnePlus 5, 3300 mAh. However, new phone received bigger display. We expect that battery life will be smaller, but not so much. We will have about 1 day of battery life on a single charge. Also, new device comes with dash charge. It is one of the best fast charging technology from OnePlus. The full battery charge of OnePlus 6 takes about 1.5 hours. Of course, we will make battery test of OnePlus 6. The link to this video will be in description. OnePlus 6 is a Chinese phone, however, it is designed for international market. It supports global LTE bands, NFC, Bluetooth 5.0, dual-band Wi-Fi, GPS, GLONASS, and other sensors. Just like the previous models, new phone has USB Type-C 2.0. Perhaps the main drawback of OnePlus 6 is the lack of SD card support, so it is better to buy 128GB version or even 256GB. I think 64GB is not enough for 2018, especially when you can shoot 4K videos and high-quality photos. Finally, we want to talk about sound. OnePlus 6 comes with a single speaker at the bottom. The sound becomes a little better than OnePlus 5T. However, I cannot say it has radically changed. I'm waiting for dual speaker from OnePlus, just like Google Pixel 2. Right now, it has good speaker, but not amazing. So we made unboxing and first review of OnePlus 6. It's time to sum up. New phone received glass back panel, but there is still no wireless charging or water protection. It has a notch above the display and screen-to-body ratio was increased compared to previous model. However, the display is still the same. Also, OnePlus 6 has improved performance thanks to latest Snapdragon 845 chipset and cameras. The battery and software remain the same. Yes, there is face unlock function, but it is already available on OnePlus 5. OnePlus 6 is very good phone and perhaps even the best for the money. However, it is very boring. The main update is the notch above the display. We are waiting for water protection, wireless charging, dual speaker, maybe even full bezel design like Vivo Nex. However, OnePlus company is not ready for risky steps. So we have just good phone, but not a revolution on the market. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up and subscribe to our channel Tech Brothers.